This is not the end of the world. I was talking to my sister yesterday, and we'll probably get into this deeper in the next segment. But sometimes bad stuff needs to happen to wake people up. Let me give y'all a prime example. In a movie that I take a lot of life lessons from. I know this is crazy. I take life lessons from a movie, but you can really take a lot of life lessons from art. Okay. And that's what movie is, art. Clemenza in the movie The Godfather was talking to Michael Corleone. Michael Corleone was in the process of getting ready to shoot the police captain and the guy, the drug dealer Soloso, who had set his father up and to have him killed. Okay. And they knew Clemenza was a capo regime, a captain in the Corleone crime family, somebody very trusted. And they knew that the other families in New York were going to go against the Corleones for killing not only this drug dealer, but also a police captain. They were going to get it from the five families. They were going to get it from law enforcement. It was going to be really bad. Mike asked Clemenza how bad is it going to get. Clemenza says it's going to get real bad. It's going to be real tough. But then he says something that I always took a life lessons from. He says, sometimes these things got to happen. Sometimes everybody needs to get out all the bad blood and let it all out in order to heal. It's kind of like life, right? If you keep your anger and your hurt bottled up and you don't ever confront it, it's going to eat you up inside. Sometimes that's the reason why they have these new like rage rooms for people to just let out and let loose, because sometimes the emotions that you have are so bottled up and are so overwhelming that you got to scream or yell or smash stuff. I'm talking about not really doing the things like happened on January 6th, right? That's not what I'm talking about. But what I am talking about is say he is elected for a second term. I'm talking about former President Donald Trump. And say they try to implement Project 2025. Just like my friend who does not pay attention to policy, the policies that are being implemented in this Project 2025, okay, in this project, and what they want to do during Trump's second presidency should wake some people up because it's going to directly affect them. Did anybody notice that as soon as the Supreme Court basically overturned Roe v. Wade, that anytime they put abortion on any type of ballot to be voted on, that no matter what state it was, people still voted to have it? And it's because, and there were going to be people who voted for politicians that were pro-life and not pro-choice. But maybe in their own life, they are pro-choice, or maybe they don't feel like that they should have the right to dictate to anybody else what they should do with their life. And so overwhelmingly, people have voted for pro-choice, when maybe they would have voted for a politician that is pro-life, because people aren't paying attention to the politicians' true policies, not what they say they're going to do, what they actually propose and do. Maybe this will wake some people up, because there's a lot of people out here sleepwalking through life. And it's problematic. I do not believe in voter suppression at all. However, you might have to take a little test in order to get your vote, because a lot of people out here are voting for, I like the way they look, or they speak well, I like their personality, or they make me laugh. And these are not the type of qualifications or characteristics that we should be electing people that affect our lives, that are making decisions that affect our lives on. I don't care if they dress nice or they crack jokes. I care about, can you get things done? Lyndon Baines Johnson was not a handsome man. Not at all. He was a folksy speaker, wasn't eloquent, really. There was nothing aesthetically pleasing about him, as opposed to his running mate, Kennedy, who was extremely charismatic and for the time good looking, and people, he popped off the screen. LBJ got way more done than John Kennedy could have ever got done because he was a career politician who knew how Washington worked. And he got things done that mattered. Joe Biden got things done that mattered. He was a career politician who understood how Washington works. And you understand that you don't get everything that you want. This isn't a 100% win or lose game type of situation. Life is about compromises. And in order to do the right thing, sometimes you have to make compromises in overall policy. You may not like it, but if the end result is actually helping people and getting things done, that's who you want in office. VP Harris has got the nomination. And slowly but surely last night and throughout the day today, I've grown more hopeful that it's not doom and gloom. Do I think she will win? I don't believe in America like that. America has let me down so much. America is an abusive ex-girlfriend that every now and then, or ex, that every now and then you think they've changed. They've changed. And then they come back doing the same shit all over again. If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/Unsolicited Perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.